should be going live. Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth, and today I do have our special guest Deborah, but I wanted to do a little bit of happy mail because I was running late, which pushed Deborah to run late, so she's gathering her goodies. Let me make sure that I am running live and that you guys can hear me. Yep, I hear me. That's a good sign. Asking about Mr. Abraham. Hoping he's okay. Now what happened to my chatty chats? Okay, I don't think that's all of them. Oh, it is. Okay, so we have Crystal and PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello, lovely ladies. T is in the house. Hello, hello. Cordelia. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. There's Miss Gloria. Just kind of perusing and checking the chatty chat. Okay. I wanted to start off the day with some happy mail. And of course, I am unprepared, you guys. These little ephemeras. Aren't they wonderful? So lovely. Gotta love beautiful. Yes, Miss Bitty Penny. Emily, hello, hello. I just bought new postage stamp for Canada mailing. If you guys are on my mailing list, I am redoing my mailing list. Wait, what did I do with those postage stamps? I didn't even put them away yet. Look it, the new global international stamps. Super excited about those. You guys want to email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com with your mailing address. If I have mailed you something in the past, doesn't guarantee that you're going to get something in the future because I'm refreshing my mailing list and basically tossing out the old one, and only the names and addresses that come in via the text message or the Gmail will go onto the new mailing list. This is the number you can text your name and address to if you want to be on the Happy Mail mailing from me. Okay, and this is different than the RAK, Random Act of Kindness, that Pam puts on through our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. So this is my personal mailing, list. So I send out cards in bulk, and you may receive one. And yes, I picked those up at the post office. All right, so that is from Miss Bitty Penny. And speaking of Miss Bitty Penny, she had a craft bazaar. I know you guys have seen my little ghost earrings that I got from Dawn, because she was on the Crafty Bazaar. And the next thing was Project 39 was also there. She has mini albums. Okay, Debbie Alley. She is on Etsy, website, Instagram, Project 39 Design. And I won a banner, you guys. But she also sent lovely little chipboard tag. I mean, how lovely is that? So there's a lovely chipboard tag. And then this, yeah, she did the skulls 3D embossing folder, Tim Holtz / Sizzix. One of my favorites of this season. And I'm so excited that I got a second one in return, because Mary Alice Landers sent me one as well. And I just, But she framed it, made it nice and big. Love the little black fibers. Can't get enough of that stuff. But yeah, so, and she put a little insert in there. But I save all my cards, so that's not going out. And then this is the banner I won. I'm so excited. You guys, it's so luxurious. Like, look at all that goodness. Little pumpkin, little pinwheels, little embellishments. Those are brads. Those are stinking cute. Little spider brads. Little triangular ones. These ones. And little bits. Like everywhere there's a little bit. I mean, just look at this. I'll have to make sure when I go to hang it up on my mantle, you know, I can adjust it and everything. But these are all handmade. You can purchase albums and stuff at her site. I mean, just stunning, stunning, stunning. I know I'm kind of flipping through that kind of quick, but you guys, oh, isn't that cute? Oh, just look at that. Gotta love it. So I'm super excited. That's Project 39 on Instagram and Etsy. And who else? Was it? Instagram, Etsy, and her website. allyourprojects39.com. And after the video, I will post the links for Project 39. I'm so excited. So lovely. So lovely. So that is what I got today. Well, not today, but I won that. It came the other day and I forgot to show you. But yeah. Woo. So today Deborah and we were chatting about what to make, and I was like, let's find something on Pinterest that will inspire us. And she's like, sounds great. So what I did is I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. There we go. Shrinky dink that screen just a wee bit. Make sure everything's working. We went on oh my goodness, come on. What's going on here? There we go. Share a screen. We want to share Pinterest. We're going to share that. So we were perusing Pinterest and we saw these little trees with little eyeballs in them. Let me make sure that the feed is catching up. And my thing is not it's not liking this at all. Come on, let's be kind. Be kind and rewind. I don't need that open. Okay, where's that at? Zoom, settings. Why are we not working properly? Okay. So here it is. Now you guys can see it. So she was like, yes, I am all in black. It should be popping up for ya. We found these little like birch tree scenes, and she's like, I have that die, and I'm like, I have that stamp. Not exact, but you know, we have things that will match. And so we were thinking about working on stuff well, on a card that will kind of look like something like this. So here, this one here that I would just grade, even this one here, what they've done is they've put a moon, probably a die cut circle in the back. Then they're die cut birch trees over the top of that, and then a couple of bats and other ephemera. This one here in the orange looks like a stamp. They ink blended the background in the oranges, gave it a moon, and then stamped some trees on top of it. And then there was these ones here, another example of ink blending, putting some birds on there. This one here in the middle, they have put two little ghosts behind the trees, super cute. And then this one here on the end, again, the birch trees, but they put little eyeballs in there. And I lost the pen that put googly eyes where the eyes are. So we're going to be using some googly eyes. That's if Deborah found hers. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a hot second. But yeah, so use Pinterest, Google searches for some crafty ideas. Let me stop the share. Stop sharing, please. Okay, and then I need to go back into this and fix this. And we want to use this one, and we want to say done. And then, oh, okay, I really do want to say done, thank you. And then we're going to unspotlight me so that we can say hello to Deborah.
Hello, hello. And I did not find my googly eyes.
Oh, she did not find her googly eyes. If I could, I would send you, well, I can, but I can mail them.
Drop some on my table.
I know, like, phew. Just share. Okay, so there is, I see Deborah's, is that an embossing or a cutting?
Cutting.
That one's a cutting. Awesome. And Cordelia says she might have a embossing folder, which also you guys absolutely could do that. And Gloria says Stampin' Up! Has a birch tree die and an oval cutout. That's awesome. Crystal has the Tim Holtz tree branch stamp set. Absolutely. Get those little juicies flowing. I, of course, have Simon Hurley's timber. The only thing is his trees are void. So if I ink blend and then stamp, we're going to see the ink blending through my trees. So I'm going to do a little bit of masking. I've got my circle from another thing. So I'm going to do a big old moon on mine. We got my trees. And then I'm using Anthony's Paper Crafts. I'm going to use the owl and the bats from his Halloween set. So yeah, so let's get crafty. And Miss Deborah can go through the thingies that she's using. Yeah, that's a word, using.
Yes. We make new words. It always happens.
We do. Let's make it
so I have Spellbinder's moon mask and layers. Many, many layers. I'm thinking, like, I've never done one in a 3-step for a moon, so I'm just kind of guessing. So when you're doing layerings, do you go from the least to the most, or the most to the least?
It depends on your preference. I usually do lightest to darkest, so whatever layer is the lightest, I put that on the bottom and then build up.
Okay.
But if they go in an order, I usually do follow the order that they put. So if they're numbered,
No, it didn't tell me nothing.
You don't tell you nothing? Yeah. Just whichever one I do. I go lightest to darkest. Oh, I do. I have a frozen arm. Why does it do that? It's so rude. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, back to what we were originally talking about. And then I was thinking about cutting out like those bats. And then I was thinking about I'll stamp the cage, but I want to fussy cut the bird out. So I have a crow.
Crow.
Because this crow is too big. Way too big for this project. So that's not going to happen. But then I have this itty bitty one here that will work for that size. And then I was also thinking about putting some tombstones in the background.
That would be good.
Couple. That's about it, though. Oh, and there's another bat in here, too.
Yeah, so we can pull images from all sorts of stamp sets and make our own when we're following inspiration from somewhere. Okay. I need my chopper because I don't want to stamp on the whole this. So we're going to cut this down to 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I've got a couple of pieces of masks left. And I'm using Gina K Masking Magic. It gets several uses out of one. Who has the cat? That must be one of Miss Deborah's putter tatters calling their mommy. Saying,
yeah.
Mommy, don't ignore me.
It is. Yeah, I have to let her in tonight.
Yeah.
No, we can't have any more babies.
Okay, so the first thing I have to think about this because I want a moon, the trees. So when I ink blend, the moon and the trees don't get blended. But my trees have to be over the moon. So I got to do the trees first. And we're going to stamp them on the card in a nice black. Inky. Okay. Emily says, too much thinking for me. Yeah. Masking is it's a work of artistic love, that's for sure. Sometimes it can be easy peasy, and sometimes it takes a little bit more thought. Okay. And actually, you know what? As I'm stamping this, and I see this one is kind of ruined, these are pretty easy images. I'm going to cut these and glue them on and make my own little die cuts. That will be so much easier than having to mask all of them. So yeah, I'm just going to cut these out, and then I can space them apart a little bit, get my little owl in there. Yeah, okay. I love it when my plans get a little simplified. A little bit simplies. Let's get this out of the way so we don't spray it. Well, that saves me some masking. My card is my usual A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Are you making a 5 by 7 or what size are you making, Deborah?
I usually do 5 by 7, but I'm not gonna go any bigger than this. I made my it went into a banana.
Oh no.
I'll fix it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this is not cutting at the bottom. I don't know why.
Huh.
I'll just have to cut it off myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Rude.
So
manual work.
there's that. So I need another panel that I can ink blend my background on, which is fabulous. Because now I have a moon. And I can decide where I want to put my moon. And the moon, we like to do a little white halo. And I gotta remember to tap and not get that. See if that got some ink on there. I think it did. It's hard to tell because white is like white. Okay, so we got that on there. We're going to take a little bit of shady. Yep. Deborah is making a 5 by 7. Yep.
Possibly.
And then I'm just going to try and keep my brush in my ink pad right here because I'm going to be picking up some white and I don't want it too spread out in my ink pad. Ugh, look at that. We're going to get this nice shady color around all the edges, and then we'll go back and add some blue and a little bit of purple. Very lightly on this corner. Remember that highlight goes all the way around. And it doesn't have to look perfect because remember we're going to be putting my trees over this, so that'll be fabulous. We can even pop up some of the trees, give a little bit of dimension. Okay, so there's our, just make sure there's no white right there. Our ink pad of shady's all done. We're gonna just add a touch of purple. I'm gonna get some Crown Me in there. The purple in your night skies kind of puts a little bit of chill on it because you know night skies are already blue a little bit. Just add a little bit more chilliness when you throw in some purple. And then we're gonna toss in some blue. We're gonna do a midnight snack, a nice deep blue. How is everybody doing out there? You guys following along? Are you perusing Pinterest for some card making ideas? Let us know what you're doing today. Are you guys in a safe zone? I know Hurricane Ian is running amok, causing some devastation. Look at that. Just beautiful. Look at that nice. Yes, Gloria, she was making some paper beads. I know in Facebook, she asked a question about how to get them more even. I have that same question. Mine were a little bit lopsided, so I can't advise you. I don't know, but somebody can. Hopefully, Miss Dawn. Okay. Aw, Crystal's blood work came back not so good. Sorry to hear that, Crystal. Okay, so now we peel. Wait, I gotta make sure. Yeah, because our trees are gonna be in front. We just gotta color them. Oh, look at that. Our lovely little moon. And I'm gonna save this, you guys. It is good until it is so saturated or it is loses its stick. So that's going to be good for more. Okay. I'm going to go back to the white. Okay, and I'm going to just fill in with some white ink. I'm gonna cap it in really strong, just like that. Okay, and we're gonna go back to shady, and we're gonna try and keep our brush in the little corner again. And then we're going to try and stay in our circle and just make some marks for our moon. Let's kind of blend it in there. And then if we need it really rich, we're going to tap really directly. And then if you make a boo-boo, just kind of work that out. There we go. There's our little moon. Nothing fancy. Nice and quick. They are questioning the tool that you're using.
I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it's a scraper tool.
Oh, it's a straight blade with a handle.
Well, actually, this is soft.
Oh, really?
A soft edge. Yeah, it's like a beveled edge. It's not sharp at all. And I'm guessing that I'm supposed to turn this around. Yeah, I haven't taken it out. Yeah. Because, I mean, I have this one. So.
Yeah.
This is an actual scraper.
Yeah, I bet you that blade is just in there upside down for safety.
Yeah. Well, it's working for me right now.
So that's
because you know how the birch trees have lines in them.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to do that.
Gotcha. Just add in some lines of ink. That's very clever. Well, I may have to try that on mine. Although Mr. Simon Hurley did add lines for me.
Oh, wow.
I know it's not for me in general. It's for us, but... Okay.
That step is done.
So yeah, you're just using the wrong side of the blade, which actually makes a lot of sense. Just rotate it around. Oh, sorry, turkey. I dropped the turkey. So the tool she's using the back side of a blade to get some marks in her ink. Very clever. Very clever. And Emily says, how cool. I bet that will give lots of texture. I think she's right. Okay, so now I want to color my trees. But being that they're in front of everything, and birch trees are white, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them out, then add a little bit of shady on the sides so that they stay white down the center. So, sorry, the kids are... the kids are wanting to know how many Oreos they can have. Because Mom bought some Oreos.
The whole box. Just split it in half.
Crystal says, we are doing what Crafty Owl and our sister do every week. So they must search the internet and pick projects. Is that what they do? Yeah. And my kids and my husband, even though my phone is on Do Not Disturb, they come through anyways. They don't go on Do Not Disturb because, well, I need to know if ever there's an emergency, right? So yeah. I think I'm going to cut this as close to the line as possible. And, yeah, I think I'll just go in with a black marker and fix these areas. Because I don't think I want a white halo. Cordelia is back.
Oh, and hi everyone.
And sorry, Deborah is here.
Sorry for the huge delay.
Yep. We spent hours yesterday, you guys. Deborah and I, we spent hours on our crafty projects and still did not get them done. But we are working on those canvases that we started on Monday. Mine has basically turned into a Halloween love letter to my husband for his birthday. So, yeah.
Which is on Halloween.
That is so, yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm super excited to finish it and show him. And of course, I'm going to give it to him way early because I need to stare at it all Halloween. Although, if I put it up there and then don't tell him and just ask him if he gave it a look over, I wonder if he would notice that there are little tidbits about him. Look at my little birch. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at our little fussy cut birch tree. Oh, I'm loving it. Sent out some mail today. Pam, Anna, Janine, you guys getting your mail, and Maureen Pryor sent out your winnings from the hop finally. So all of that goodness went in the mail today. Sent back my stamp set to Ranger, who sent me a replacement for my stamps that were not stamping right. I was gonna just ignore it, but one of the flowers wasn't stamping right either, and I was like struggling to get it to stamp right. So I'm like, yeah, the sentiment I can ignore, but my flower, I needed my flower. So Ranger was pretty awesome. I texted them, said I have pictures if they need it, and they said, yep, we need the pictures. Is a cup of hot chocolate and a brownie too much chocolate? No. Well, hey, looky there. There's Mr. Simon Hurley.
Hi, Simon.
Going to add Shady and Woof to the moon. Yes. I just did Shady because I was being lazy. It's my lazy coloring. A little bit of Shady with a little bit of white. As I'm cutting out my little birch trees. Cordelia. Absolutely Cordelia. Come on, little trees. Look at how cute these are. Now, see, if I had this Tim Holtz Sizzix die, you could even stamp your stamp and then still put the other die over the top of it and have a really full forest too. But that might require a little bit of masking. I like mixing and matching stuff. Here's my other one. Only 2 more to chop up, guys. Gotta love that. On the plus side, though, once you get everything cut out and put together, I mean, this card is pretty much done. We spent the first part opening Happy Mail and then ink blending our little background. Didn't take too long. As you know, I like a quick background. And then we're gonna ink these up just a little bit so they're not so stark white. And they're going to be beautiful. Beautiful little trees. And then we're going to pop some googly eyes on. And our little owl. I'm so excited. Nice bold lines makes this really easy to cut. Just a little time consuming. How's your card going, Deborah?
All I've done is the birch. And I cut down my other paper, my back paper. And now I'm just doing the moon part.
Is my chat's even doing what they're supposed to be doing? Yes. You guys ready for the Halloween season? Anybody decorating and passing out candy? Anything fun? We have our skeleton family out already. Got a wolf, a dog, a fish, a couple of skeleton people, and their pets. Got a really cool looking bat. They're all out. My daughter wanted to put some of the fake flowers in them, so they look really cool this year. They're little fake mums and whatnot. Pam says, I don't give away candy. I don't like to share it. So funny.
No surprise.
No surprise.
My candy.
There's all of our little birch trees, you guys. Aren't they? Oh my goodness. Look it. While I'm in the cutting mood, I should probably stamp my little owl. Oh, and my bats, while I have them out, because I need my bats. The bats are going to be in the back by the moon, but the owl is going to be on one of these branches. We'll stamp him and figure out where we're going to put him. Need a scrap piece of paper. Will he fit right there? Ooh, look at that. Fit right there on that scrappy piece of paper. Okay, let's get him inked up. Me and this lid are just having a go round. Yesterday I opened it and got my fingers in it, and today I opened it and it goes flying off into La La Land. Like, okay. Gloria says, I bought the candy, but not passing it out. It's too funny. Oh, look at that little owl. Color him in with a little bit of ink and thingies. We'll use the Arteza brush because it might still have some glitter in it. In there. Cordelia says her kitten is a real pooper visor. She digs around in that litter box for about 5 minutes after doing her business.
I love that poopervisor. That's awesome.
Funny. Okay.
One of my cats does that too. Miu. She will just go crazy in there digging until she has to go. It's like she's trying to like dig to Australia or something.
Yeah, my cat does that too. It's really annoying. It's like, can we not? You're making lots of noise there. Lots of noise. Lots of noise. Deanne, hello.
I love that, the poopervisor. I am so calling my cat that. I'm such a nice mom. What am I going to do next? Tombstones.
Hello, Debbie J. Anyone? Let's see, another question. Anyone gonna get the new Simon Hurley stuff, the collab from Spellbinders? I am. I just have to wait a little bit because I got an order from Ranger and an order from scrapbook.com coming. Pay for those. Excited though because my order from Ranger, I ordered a couple of older Simon Hurley sets that I didn't have. One I don't remember seeing either. That was kind of weird. I was like, yeah, I must buy that one. Go figure. Simon says, it's probably the best release I've ever made. That's awesome. Is it available already? I wasn't sure if I seen it in Spellbinder's website. Because I haven't seen, I don't know. I feel like I missed something. Like I missed videos or something. But I swear I saw it at the Spellbinders website. Because then I could go look at the prices again and save up. Once you see my video, it will be for sale. That's awesome. So I didn't miss anything. That makes me feel better. Yes. Glimmer machine in time for the holidays.
Well, yes, I wanted to tell you, Simon, that I've seen many plaids, and I'm sure you have too, you know, of stamps and stuff like that. And I have been looking and looking and looking for the right plaid stamp that will, it's, I guess you'd say universal. Like you can use it in so many different ways.
Right.
But what makes his the best now is that you put all of those textures in the stamp too, right. And making it so easy to make your own plaid.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna do a lot of cards, especially the Christmas cards with the plaid builder.
I love plaid.
I am gonna do it on colored paper too, because I always go through my stash and I'm like, oh, I like that color, I wish it was plaid, and now I can. I'm gonna stamp right on. Stamp on.
Stamp on. Stamp off. Stamp on. The stamper. Yeah, I'm weird and stuff comes to my head.
Yeah, mail don't run during a hurricane. That's true. Whoa, look at my bats! Ha ha ha! Anthony's Paper Crafts little bats. I'm sure if you guys have Halloween sets, you're going to have some bats. Now, if you don't do Halloween, okay, which you're just broken, but that's okay. You don't have to do Halloween. But you could totally do this and maybe have some loose leaves or pumpkins without the scary bit. But you can still put bats because, you know, bats, they live year round. They're not necessarily scary mammo jammos, you know. We're going to put our little glittery owl somewhere. I think I'm going to turn this one this way so I can have a sliver of a tree there. Oh, I got to color these. I used to be a plaid hater, but this year's been my favorite design. It's so classy when done right. Absolutely. Okay, so let's add a little bit of shady to the sides of these trees because it is dark. So it's dark outside. They're not gonna be fully bright. And I'm just gonna take my brush and flick and pull up. Now that'll give it some streaking. Okay. Oh, just look at that. That little bit of shading. Isn't that amazing? And we're going to rotate it over and we're going to do the same thing. Just a little flicking motion so that we still have that nice white center. And this will help hide any of our white specks from cutting. But look at that. Just a little bit of shady, scraping, and see how the brush strokes. This is a good time to bring in those brush strokes. It's going to add more texture to your trees. So this one is a little bit smaller, so we're just going to do our best. Okay. Smaller flickies, just so it doesn't go too far in the center. Look at that. Ooh. And when you're doing the flickies, you do want to hold it, okay? You're going to get inky. It washes off. Love that about his inks. They do wash off. But if you lay it down and try and flick it, it's not going to give you the brush strokes that you're wanting. There we go. There's two.
Mommy. Why are you yelling at me?
Her little kitty. Is that Carl?
Yeah.
Carl says, "Let me in." So needy. So needy. Little. There we are. Oh, I love those. I mean, to have those next to the plain ones, just that little bit of ink flicking, that's what the difference you're going to get. You're going to get a little bit of more texture, depth. I mean, you could leave them white. Nothing wrong with that. But, bam, bam, ba-bam. Naples got hit hard. Ugh. Debbie's got a lot of wind and rain. It's been very rainy here. Not too windy, though. The sky, the clouds, though, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. They've been dark and stormy looking. Just beautiful. Painting my nail quite a bit. But I want to make sure I don't get too much in the center because I really do want it to be lighter. There we go. Look at that. And then this one, I only have to do one side. Because that's my edge of the paper one. Hang out there, clean myself. Okay, get our shady put away and then organize our trees. We're gonna grab some foam tape. We're going to glue this one right to the edge. This is going to be a full panel layout too because it's gorgeous. I love it. A little bit of glue. A little bit of Monica on my side. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, look at me getting that right on the edge. Holy moly. Couldn't do that twice if I wanted to. And if you get a little bit of glue, just dab it off. Okay? Push with your rag. Just dab it off. It'll be fine. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Okay. So now we're going into, I'm going to bend that one just a little bit, like so. Make it do what I want it to do. I think I'll pop that one up. That one's going to go there. And then maybe we'll pop that one up in the center. Yeah, we'll pop that one up in the center. We'll put that guy there, and then we'll put our little owl on. There. Oh, I was supposed to pop that one up. Oh, such a dork. I just said that too. Can we get it off? Yay! Let's try that again. Oh, look at that little strip. It was almost perfect. Yes, those are little bats from my set. It's the same set as the owl from Anthony's Paper Crafts. So yes, that's our little owl set. Anthony's Paper Crafts. And they're going to be like leaving the forest, so they're on the moon, stamped with a little bit of that stuff. Versifying Claire. Okay. Okay, which one? Okay, I think I wanted that one flat, but I think we're gonna pop the little branch up. Just one branch. Pop that up, but put the rest down for a little bit of dimension. And then we're going to glue that one down, and then we're going to pop that one up. I think that one, we'll do that one. Gotta drop everything. There we go. Rotate that to where I want it, like so. And then we're gonna pop this guy up. Just like that. And then we can find a home for our little owl. Maybe he's gonna be like right there, I think. We're gonna pop him up too. Hello, Dawn. How are you doing? pop him up really tall. Give him lots of dimension. Snip that corner off. There we go. And we will take a little black marker so he doesn't look like he's floating, and kind of make sure that is black. And kind of elongate that area right there. So it looks like he's on a branch from the tree. There we go. There we go. I like that. Oh, the crook up. Yeah, he would be up too high though. I got him. I got him right there. And then the piece de resistance. The things in the dark.
Things that go bump in the night.
Things that go bump in the night.
Which is me when I scream. Ouch.
Put some googly eyes. Yes, Simon Hurley has some cute owls. And he's got one, it's a little bit bigger than this one, which would look nice. But yeah. Do I need more googly eyes? More or less, you guys? Do we need more? More googly eyes? Maybe this one's like peeping out. I don't know. Where's my gem picker? I'll do those with a gem picker. Gem picker, I need your assistance. I need a different basket for that. It keeps going to the bottom. Just put it on upside down. Good job, Elizabeth. Let's try that again. Do I want those there? Oh yeah, I don't like them straight there. So we'll put those there. Okay, what is going on? Oh, the top of my gem picker came off, leaving his waxy residue behind. A little bit too much glue. Thank goodness it dries clear. Here we go. And then my card base. I think let that dry a second. I think I'm gonna stamp Halloween on the inside of the card. But we're going to do it like a pattern paper on the inside. I feel like that's what I want to do. Okay, some shading. Stamp off with that one. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. But I do want a nice big one right there, I think. Kim in Alaska. Hello, hello. Do a nice big one right here. Yes, shady. I've actually used it a lot since I've got it. Making up for the time that I didn't have it. Ugh, look at that. A little bit of shady with a little bit of that. And I am okay that it's doing that because we can just ink this up. And I don't want this to move, so let me get my mat. Because I want to do some inking, but I don't want inking on the back. Because you know how we get a little crazy with our inking. So I'm going to hold this and then pull the shady right around the edges so we can bring that spookiness onto the inside. Just kind of clean off our brush. Look at that. And I stuck my finger right in it, but that's okay. Woo! Beautiful, beautimus. And then we can put on our card panel. Okay. So glad we did the whole front of the card. Look at that. Look at that. Our little spooky eyes. Was a good idea to look at Pinterest there, Deborah. I love my trees. I think they turn out pretty good. And then we will come over here to Deborah's and we'll spotlight her because she's doing some ink blending for her little tombstones. Your moon turned out really nice.
And I only used one mask.
Oh wow.
Because I didn't want to use any more because it's kind of pointless because really
it's going to be covered up, right?
Right. I'm going to cut this piece off and that piece off.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like it's more in the forest.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I put some dirt. what else can I do to make this come alive a little bit more?
Can you twist it and put it up just a little bit? It's a little off screen. There we go. Yeah. I like it. You could maybe pop your little bats up though so that they're higher, a layer off the page. But I like it.
Have one tombstone in and
What? Yeah, like one
out.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Shay. I like it.
Do you know what it's missing?
What's it missing?
Googly eyes.
It's missing his googly. Yeah, well, when you find your googly eyes, you can plop them in there. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just glue your little piecers down. I like your little tombstones. Those are cute.
What else? Okay, no, I should not do anything else until I find my googly eyes. Because that's going to fill up.
Right.
And it won't make it look so blah.
I don't think it looks blah. I like it. Shay says, loving both Halloween cards. Emily suggests popping up the front tombstone as well. Give it a little more dimension.
Okay. Fishes. My fishes. Yeah, the moon looks awesome. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, your card's looking pretty good. When you find
Elizabeth and I have made a funny, kind of, a punny. A punny.
A punny.
We come into our room and there's like this big mess. Like this chick, and she's got one too, keeps coming in our rooms and making a mess, and they don't clean up after themselves.
I know. And my chick, whoever she is, she leaves big messes. Not little bitty messes, big messes. And, yeah. Having to clean up after her all the time. Sheesh. Let me tell you. Okay, so let me... I'm cleaning up. That's why we're still spotlighted on Deborah, because she's actually doing stuff. I am doing a little bit of cleanup. A little bit of cleanup on my side. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then... Oh, my googly eyes. They're so stinky cute.
Oh, sorry, Batty Bat. I squished him.
Ah, splatters are always good. Emily says, how about some splatters? And Shay says, Deborah seems like she wants color. Maybe distress orange on the moon. Could even go red for a blood moon. That would be pretty.
Yeah, let's do blood moon.
She says, let's do a blood moon.
Yeah, blood moon. That is freaking cool. So, yes, Precious, Mommy's not going anywhere. No, we're not. No.
Put a cat in memory of cat who's been helping you all evening. Splatters with perfect pearls. Guys got some great ideas out there. I'm gonna pull up our inspiration one more time. Let me click on the gear here. And this is our inspiration for the evening. We were on Pinterest just checking some stuff out. And, yeah. It kind of started looking like this one because it had we saw one that had googly eyes in it. So we're like using a combination of stuff. But you could use your trees and put ghosts behind them. Do the orangey sunset or, you know, the orangey sky. Pop some birds in there. And here's the other one. These ones here really remind me of Deborah's. With the little bats hanging out. You could put sentiments on the outside like they've done here. But yeah, when you're on Instagram or Facebook, Pinterest, all those places, follow the people that inspire you. Follow the boards that make you happy. Pinterest, save those pins. I saved these into my card making. So I see stuff that I might want to try, or stuff that I probably will never try, but it looked really cool. Keep yourself some inspiration that way. And a good way to get like sympathy cards, especially if you need to do sympathy cards. Those are really hard. But yeah. I love my board. And my Instagram is the same way. I don't follow people that don't post crafty stuff. I have Facebook. If I want to follow friends and stuff, I have Facebook for that. My Instagram, I follow companies and people that do crafty things. Oh, look at that little bee. See, I can do that. I have a bee. I need to do some splatters. But this card, Deborah or Debbie J and I did that on my channel once. The blocking with the stamping. So definitely, if you guys get stumped, open up your social media. You can even Google search. Do Google search Halloween cards. Handmade. You didn't hear me, I think, the other day. I drove by Westminster. Okay, let's unshare this. Let's get back to what we're working on. And she's adding a little bit of pink, it looks like.
No. Fired brick.
Fire brick. So that's an orangey color, right?
That's what it is, like right here.
Gotcha.
I'm just doing it very softly right now. I'm doing the build up.
I have that ink blending brush. I got mine at the Dollar Tree.
Exactly. And then I went back for more because I think they caught on because the prices went up.
Right? Yeah, every time I go into the store or whatever, I'm looking at the beauty department to see what kind of ink brushes they have. And I like working with Miss Deborah. It shows that, you know, I move fast, and that's okay. Some people can craft really fast, and then others don't. So don't be ashamed or embarrassed or having to think, you know, something's wrong because you're crafting a little bit slower or maybe a lot slower than other people. You know, we all craft at our own pace, and I never judge. That never bothers me. But while we're kind of watching her, I will pull up because I'm actually really happy. Nope. No, what do we want to do? We want to remove the spotlight while she's working on hers. Oh my goodness. I made a mess of it, you guys. But, my little project, well, this isn't part of the project. I had to clean my desk. So I went and I cut out this lovely lady. She is also a Whimsy Stamps. I cut her and then scan and cut her. Or printed and scan and cut. Print and scan and cut. But look at you guys. My tag is almost all the way done. I just got to put the ribbons on there. I put a gator for a later gator because even though it's the end of this story, it's not the end of our story. And I'm going to be putting this guy. We were chatting, you know, and I decided I want to change the orientation. So I've put this guy on this side because I started out having him over here, but he's gonna go here, so that can go there because that way there it looks like Lestat is saying, hey, look at that. So I just gotta finish putting things together, and this bad boy will be ready to photograph and go sit on my mantle. But I need to paint my edges. I'm not sure if I want to paint them black or what, but that's one thing I gotta do before I glue everything down. I gotta do my edges. But here's my little love letter to my hubby. All the little flippies have something. Just, oh my goodness. Ugh. And then there is where I put her. She's like the last little bit. And of course, you know, a representation of me. She is in green. But, yeah. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with us when we were doing these, and Ms. T for recommending to do a waterfall. And then I modified the waterfall because the waterfall is all in line, but I've modified mine a bit. But yeah, I gotta put some threadies on there, and then this will be my hubby's birthday present that he will get to look at every year and flip through that. But yeah, it's pretty happy with. But hours, you guys, working for hours, and I'm still not done. He took me a little over an hour to color. I gave him like shiny gloves. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. And I thank you, Miss Deborah, for sending the fabric to do him. He's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Welcome.
Okay. Put my pile of stuff back. Gotta save the bits because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with them. I'm thinking of making a card with the extra bits to go with it, even though it is kind of like a big card in itself. Oh, your moon looks nice.
I feel like Luna the Clown. Who made this big mess? Do you remember? Do you know her?
No.
Okay. It was a cartoon, not a cartoon. It was a TV show my kid used to watch. She would, but she'd be playing all day, and then she's, time to clean. Everything is all over the living room, and not realizing she made a big mess,
Mm-hmm.
So when she's like, "Who made this big mess?" and then the TV would like zoom in on her, like, "You did."
That's funny.
However, I was not impressed with the 10-second tidy.
Right.
Shove everything in the couch. Yeah, that's better. Those little pieces cut off there. So there we go. I'm not gonna glue it down yet. I gotta find my eyes, my wobbly eyes, my wiggly bits.
The wiggly bits. All right. Well, I lost my card. There it is. I found it. Oh man. Remind me, no more Starbucks in the craft room. That's been dripping.
Oh, it's dripping?
Yeah, I should have transferred it into my Bubba cup. That don't drip. That's not a dripper. Okay, my friends. Well, I thank you for hanging out with us and checking out how we found some inspiration off of Instagram. And we kind of made it our own with the supplies that we had. And Shay says, "Deborah, I like your adjustments."
Thanks.
No boba tea. I don't do the teas. I do coffee. But yeah, so we will see you next time. I will be on Crescent Creation tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then, I don't know. I feel like, is there something else going on this weekend? If I don't have anything going on this weekend, I will probably pop in for a Christmas card live. Because I gotta make up for some days. So, I'll pop in for a few hours making some Christmas cards to get caught up. And if you guys want to join me this weekend, I'm going to try and do that. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, Miss Deborah, and making your little card. Hopefully you find those old googly eyes so you can take some pictures and share with us.
Yeah, you've got to go. I need the eyeballs.
Need the eyeballs. Alrighty. Thanks, everyone. And if this inspires you to make a card, go ahead and post it in our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. And or if you have Instagram, you can hashtag Chat with Sassy, and we'll see what you make. Thanks again, everyone.
Everybody.
Bye bye.